Darcy's a pro at muscle ups now.
Oh man.
What a feeling.
Oh,
It's euphoric.
fuck, that's 3. I've never got that before, bro. Oh.
Hey guys, it's Maddie. I'm with Darcy.
G'day guys.
We're at work, and I thought Darcy's pretty close to getting his first muscle up, and we have a pull-up bar at our work, so I thought it'd be pretty cool to get him to his first muscle up. He's so close. I did notice you doing pull-ups and that you can do quite explosive pull-ups.
Yep.
When I see a particular type of pull-up, I know that someone's ready for it.
Okay.
So show what that looks like.
Okay, so do you want me to do just a normal pull-up or?
Do the explosive
chest one?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Facing
Get a
us,
side
though.
angle.
Facing
Yeah.
us. I think
Okay,
facing
you
us,
want me to
bro.
face you? That way is
Yeah.
the best. All right. Okay.
Go.
So I was just sort of like playing around with like.
Yeah. Boom. So it's so much crazy power that you're getting. All right, don't worry if you're
Okay.
Yeah. I'm fucked.
And done. We can't do it.
That's it.
So Das, from just saying that, he's pretty much got the muscle up. He just needs to learn technique. And what you do hear a lot with pull-ups, or what the prerequisite is 10 pull-ups. And what they could be as well is just like these ones. People just going for like basic ones, or even just like slow. But that means like F all, really. If you're trying to get a muscle up, we have got to be explosive.
Yep.
You need to at least get one good diagonal explosive pull-up,
Okay.
which is what you can do.
Yep.
So that's why I 100% reckon you can
Yep.
do it. All right, before we get
Attempt.
before we get you attempting your muscle up, let's actually see what you
Yep.
can do
Okay.
at the moment. So get some chalk.
Yeah. All right.
This will be a good comparison.
So this. Okay.
So whatever you're doing at the moment, just show us what it looks like.
Yeah. Let me try that again.
Yeah, try again. That's right. Let's get an honest.
Nah, fuck, man.
Yeah, you kind of like chicken wing.
Yeah. Like one arm goes up. I feel so weak in my left, and it doesn't feel strong. Like I don't feel balanced on each side of my body. So.
Yeah, you see that a lot because when people don't want to use technique and use their whole body to go over,
Right.
they want to just rely on
Strength.
Strength. So they do like they'll think about just doing a pull up and they go like,
Yeah.
and that's chicken winging. Bad for your shoulders. You're not actually driving and using power to go up. So let's go through the cues, okay?
Yeah.
So obviously it's going to be quite confusing, but I think the first step that is always great for a beginner is thinking about like sniping your toes diagonally forward. And a good analogy or thing that Leo likes to say is, dip your feet into water.
Yeah. Dip your feet into water.
Yeah. It's not that very British, water.
Dip your feet into water.
So when you're doing it, having like a bit of a swing, and then you like dip it in. So there's a bit of like a slight pull up when you go back, and then snipe it in. I know it can be a bit confusing when you say, because some people just like that.
Yep.
So think about doing like a bit of a pull up backwards, and then extend and dip it in. Dip it in. So maybe do that first.
Cool. Chalk's important for me too.
And chalk, yeah.
Chalk's important for my grip.
Yeah.
Alright, so dipping the feet in the water.
Yeah. Let's try to get our brain muscle memory kind of doing it.
Ooh.
Yeah, boom, yeah. And sometimes if it's too tricky for people, I say, literally just try to like high five my feet. Yeah, boom. Good, so it's really good that you're doing like that bit of a pull up and then sniping in, so that looks really good.
Fatigues me already, man.
Yeah, it's alright.
Matt's a freak at this stuff, guys. He's number one. If you want to learn this stuff, Matt's upper body strength and power is like none I've seen. So this is the guy to listen to.
Thank you.
I think I'm good at pull-ups. I am like in that pit compared to
Just gotta do more proper form.
Just got to do more. Yeah, you value it. You love it.
You do a lot,
Yeah.
between clients, but it just needs to be good form.
Yeah.
That's it, really.
Yeah, I pride myself on being able to do. I've done 32 pull-ups. I think is my most ever. Matt's done 50, but like being able to do a lot of them. By the time I get to past 17, 18, 19, I'm grinding, and you can hardly count
They're
them.
just crap. It's just for
They're
reps,
just crap.
Just
they're
endurance.
just yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Alright, the next cue. So once you've done the snipe toes, you need to go from this kind of arch to then hollow.
Yep.
So when you're in this part, it's kind of like a bit of like an archy position, and then when you're winding it back, you've got to think about going into hollow.
Yep.
When you're going that way.
Show me how it's done.
Yeah. So you're doing that, and you're kind of like sniping. Hollow.
Yeah, that's great. What did you say on that today?
Yeah, that's definitely a huge cue for muscle ups. You can kind of think about when you're doing the hollow that you want to like kind of close a boot of a
Yep.
car. But for now, since we're not going up yet, just think about the toes being in a wind up position to then
Yep.
go into hollow. Okay.
Okay, so still dipping the water.
Yeah, still doing that.
Yeah.
Just think about when you're doing
Yeah.
it, you're kind of like arched when you do it.
This is a good size bar for me too. Us
Good.
short asses.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
We've,
Nah.
think about the toes pointed first,
Mm-hmm.
and then go from there.
Okay.
You can tell it's a bit the grain. Yeah, and just do a bit more gusto with that.
Oh,
Yeah, run it out.
something in my head just doesn't come as natural to me to. Yeah.
It's because the toes pointed is also, it's probably kind of slightly opposite to arching.
Yep.
That's why it's kind of like a hybrid in between where you do have to go like toes pointed, but your spine's like kind of relaxed.
Yeah.
If you like hold it the whole time, it's
Yeah.
it's easy to do the snipe,
Okay.
sniping with your feet. So
So we keeping my core when I'm dipping my toes. I'm actually getting extension through my lower back, or
well,
not?
it's you do want to be like
A little bit
arched,
extended?
but that just I think just think about the toes is enough to still kind of do a bit of both.
Yeah.
But what you did before with the toes was actually pretty good.
Yeah, cool.
So if this is too confusing,
Yeah.
you can just think about sniping and then trying to go up from there if
Yep.
it's not making sense.
No, yeah. I
just-
want to stick to the program, so
Cool.
show me it one more time, bro.
Yeah.
I
So
need to see it.
So you swing, pull up, and you go snipe. So
Okay.
when I have my toes pointed, I'm like kind of arching.
Yeah, and then
still.
you almost like flopping a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. And then do what you did before with your knees kind of coming up with you. Yeah, cool. That's cool. Alright.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
That was good. That was
better.
was making sense.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Cool.
It was being a little bit less control of my core. You looked nice and floppy and relaxed, and just using the momentum of like a pendulum to something like that. That's
Yeah,
what
it's like
clicked for
kind of
me.
knowing when to use it and when not to use it. A good cue as well, which I don't think you need to learn because you already do it naturally, but it's using your knees to go with you. You know, when you did the crazy pull-ups before,
Yeah.
using your knees to kind of go
Yep.
in that direction.
Yeah.
So
So it's like a tuck.
well, you're just kind of using your knees to help with the energy that's going
Yep.
that way.
Yep.
If there was no knees, then it'd be like all arms, which is
Yeah.
hard. Which
Yeah.
you're naturally obviously using your knees to help drive you.
Yep.
So when you do the pull up and the knees, there's double power
Yep.
going up now.
Yep.
But before you do it, I think we're ready to try to go for a muscle up.
Yep.
Obviously, let's shake it out. It's good to rest around 3 to 5 minutes when you're going
Yeah.
for power-based training. Some people get very excited and then want to just go right after, but you need to let your explosive power catch up. Chalk, obviously very important. Anything else? Yeah, do you know have you ever practiced like trying to go over the bar? Like, does that make sense for you?
Yeah, that's probably the hardest bit for me, man. So maybe explain that, because I feel like the swinging is what I've got. It's I can do dips. It's the process of figuring out when to get over and do all that. So
that's a big one. People think they can just do dips all the time, and then it means they can all muscle up the last bit at least. But no, getting that over part and like trusting to kind of go over the bar can be a bit of a head fuck kind of. But I like to get people on a barbell so they can put it low and then practice that movement. But obviously we just do it here, and I'll just probably lift you up. So let's just say let's go up. I'll just like.
So you want me to do what we've been doing?
I just want to get you here.
Yep.
And I'm gonna get you like kind of going over it.
All right.
If you can.
I think that's gonna be hard for me enough.
Oh, I'm gonna push you up. Pull you
Okay.
up.
Okay.
So, yep. Yeah. Nice.
So you.
Just making sense of that head going over the bar. So come back down. Nice.
Okay.
So we'll do that again.
Yep.
It looks good. but
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Really think about you wanted like your horse drinking water when you initially go up. But I think you've got it pretty much.
Woo.
So
fatiguing.
Yeah, let's probably give Darcy a bit more time as well, even though we did that. To then finally go for the muscle up.
Yeah.
So, little breather.
No, I think that's probably the hardest bit is getting my counterbalance of my body over the pole. I can get it to it, and I'm like straight up and down, but getting that angle where I'm over it is
A bit hard, yeah. I find it's like a you just have to trust that your hands are on the whole time. You don't let go, but you're kind of like trusting that you have to like really
flick the wrists.
explode your head over it. The wrist. Yeah, the wrists are doing a bit of like a.
Yeah, I
push.
noticed that.
Yeah, this is obviously some things I probably don't realise that I'm doing. Feel free to have more rest time.
I want to get this.
Because this is it.
This is it.
This is all the cues that we've been talking about.
So I'm gonna just go for it. I'm gonna grab it, use the momentum of my first swing, and go for it.
Yeah.
And we'll see if we.
Yeah. Try to think about the things we've been doing. Don't try to like. Because sometimes people want to do what they've just naturally like thought is like.
No.
good.
I'm gonna dip the toe in the water, and then I'm gonna keep a little bit of a flop through my core. That's making sense to me. And I'm gonna like whip, like extend through my back.
Explode up like you did
Explode
before.
up, knees up high,
Yeah.
and then get that dip.
Yeah.
All right.
Literally that explosive pull up that you've been doing.
Yeah.
Just with a bit of extra cues.
Okay. Let's do it.
Got this, bruv.
Oh!
Yeah!
Alright.
Go for another one.
Go for another one. Oh man.
Yeah.
So, it's because you came from up there, so you had to like wind up again. But that first four,
I'd
beautiful.
like to see that in slow-mo.
That was epic.
Matt, can you just rep out a few for me, bro? Because I want to be inspired. Sometimes inspiration is the key to success. So can you just show me maybe 5?
Perfect form or
Five
normal
good
form?
I'll do the form that we've been teaching.
Okay.
So
We've been teaching.
point toes, wind over.
Yeah, bro.
Thing. Trying to connect it is the next level, I guess, because you have to control yourself coming down, so it's not going to go crazy. If I just went like, whoa, and you guys did that, right?
Yeah.
That's exactly what you did.
Yeah.
So you have to control the descent when you do it next time.
Maybe I'll try for one more, but on or off camera, this might be involved or not. I want to go for one more because I think I can get from the above. All right.
Okay.
That's good.
Yep.
On, bro. Stay strong. Stay strong. Here we go. Stay strong.
Okay. So
You're
from
on.
here, I want to dip that leg.
Control your descent.
Yes!
Nice. A third.
Stay strong.
Oh, Darcy's a pro at muscle ups now.
Oh man.
What a feeling.
Oh,
It's euphoric.
fuck, that's 3. I've never got that before, bro. Oh,
Oh, it's epic. It's good
yeah.
to see. It's good to see.
wow. How long did that take?
Oh,
15 minutes.
12.
12
Wow.
minutes?
12
Not
minutes.
bad. It's good we can do this at work and, a bar that's not going to hit the ceiling like
Yeah.
our inside. So we've got the resources now.
That's awesome, bro. Like, that is authentic as it comes. Like, I've never done 3 pull-ups. I've never done 1 quality pull-up. Muscle up.
Yeah.
I need to look back at the film. There's some work to do, no doubt.
Yeah, study yourself.
Study yourself, but that's probably the best way to do it is maybe film it.
Yeah.
Maybe film it.
Yeah. Filming is key.
Send it to Maddie. Send it to Maddie. Maybe he'll have a look at it for
Or
you.
for someone else.
Yeah.
Buy the pull-up playbook.
Buy the pull-up playbook, obviously. But yeah,
if you're in Melbourne as well, you want some one-on-one coaching, I'm keen to do that as well.
Yeah.
That's always good stuff. But real life example of Darcy.
Yeah.
So, boom. Thanks for joining in.
good on you. Bro. Appreciate that.
Cool. See you later,
Good
guys.
fun. Buy the course.
Welcome to the pull-up playbook. It's about getting proper pull-ups. There's how to gain more.